So one of my vivid dreams was I was sitting in a neon car that my dad used to own back in the day, holding onto the steering wheel, and it starts to rain. As soon as it starts to rain, boom, my face hits the steering wheel. Everything goes black, and again I'm falling from the sky. As I'm falling from the sky, it's nothing but ocean I see. As I look to my left, I see it looked like a piranha or a shark, and it's just gobbling everything that falls into the ocean. Boom, boom, boom. And I thought to myself, I was like, I gotta get away from this animal. So I swim down, and as I swim down, it gets pitch black. Boom. But as I swim down, I hit the surface. And as I hit the surface, I'm in the middle of a bedroom. Now, this bedroom belonged to a trailer that I used to live in when I was 13. So back then, you know, it wasn't so bad, it wasn't so good in terms of reality. So my mom was really sick at this time. So at this moment in the dream, my mom's laying down in the bed. She's asleep, obviously. And I look over to a shelf and there's a newspaper. And on this newspaper, the date was kind of different. It had Roman numerals, numbers, letters. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, hey, that's strange. So I walk out, and as I walk out, all the lights are off again except for the kitchen. The kitchen's lit up with a lamp, shaking. And I look towards the kitchen and I see my father wearing his shorts, no shirt, chanclas, that he's making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. He's facing the oven. I'm standing behind him and he turns around and he's kind of shocked. He's like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You died." I'm kind of shocked and I'm thinking to myself, like, what's going on? I was like, "Where's my brother?" He's like, "He left after you died." I was like, "And mom?" She's like, "She never got better." "And you?" It's like, "I'm just here." And we're talking and my dad starts to, like, really get into the conversation. And then I get a feeling, I'm like, I need to leave. So I tell my dad, I was like, "Hey, I gotta go." And he tells me, he's like, don't leave. It's like, I have to. And he looks down, shakes his head. He's like, "All right, it was nice seeing you again." And he starts to tear up. And he turns around, goes back to doing his thing, like I was never there. So I walk out, I'm stepping out of the trailer, and as soon as I step out, I'm in the middle of the trailer. Everything's lit up, and I'm starting to see people riding bikes, people crossing. But the thing is, these people that I'm seeing in this dream are people that passed away in reality. I never met them personally, but I know who they were. And I see my boss from my old job. He's like the manager, or he's trying to rent out a trailer. I see him standing in front of one of the trailers on the opposite side, and I'm just thinking like, damn man, this is different. And all of a sudden, a voice comes into my head, kind of like the last dream, and they're telling me, "So I don't know how you did it, but you made it over here. Now you need to get back before you get stuck." So the way they explained it is the soul has a mission, and its mission is to gain as much knowledge as it has to. Boom. To evolve, elevate. And throughout the mission, the soul has multiple lives that is going on at the same time. And what they told me is you were here and you swam over here. The soul flows simultaneously in numerous lifetimes at the same time. You got one where you went to jail, one where you went to space, one where you were poor, one where you were rich. But the overall goal is to gather as much information from all these different timelines, group them together in the river of the soul to evolve to the next level. Now they told me, they're like, "I don't know how you did it, but you swam across the river. If you ever want to do this again, go back the way you came, swim." And they showed me this, like in my head, they drew it out for me. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, what about my dad? Like, what about my mom? They never got better. And they just told me, they're like, you need to go. You can't stay forever. So I woke up And I wrote it. I wrote this dream down. I didn't want to forget it. Well, I never did. This was just another one of my vivid dreams that I had, and just thought I would let you guys hear it. You guys have a good day, okay?